Hello and welcome back to another Madden head-to-head video. So, today what we're gonna do is take a look at these flashback packs that just came out. Don't really know what those are, and then play a quick head-to-head game. So, not much else to it, so let's just get right to it. So as you can see here, I can redeem an 86 overall flashbacks elite pack, which is exactly what I'm gonna do, because I have no clue what these have, and it'd be really cool to pull something elite. Even though this doesn't look like it. It's a really cool animation. But I'll take an 89 Levante David straight to the auction house. That's really cool. Okay. So this is how I'm going to get, like, older players on my team. So, Deshaun Jackson Limited. Wow, that'd be insane. So, now I'm going to open one of these flashback packs, which is 2 of the 86 overall and 184 just basic player. But hopefully I can pull something crazy, because this is pretty much all of my coins. So here's one of the flashbacks. And it's an 86 Hassan Reddick. There's just the regular elite. Not a terrible one. And then just another regular flashback, so let's see. Alright, 86 Nick Chubb, that's not terrible. And one of my cards just sold, so I'm actually going to get another flashbacks pack, which I think is pretty neat that just happened before I got into the game. But, let's hope that this one's a little better. Because, that first one was a little under... There we go! 89 Hassan Reddick. Buy now is 70k. That's so good. Alright, so here's the second flashbacks. This one won't be nearly as good. Yeah. I mean, not bad for a coins perspective, but not great, obviously. And then just the regular elite is a most feared player, so it's definitely going to be completely dated, which it is, but I will still put it on the auction house. But let's get right to the game. Here we go, playing the Detroit Lions. This guy doesn't have a super team, but this will be a pretty even match just because we both have 95s across our top three. Alright, let's see what Tyreek Hill can do for me here. Getting that little X Factor flash. Doesn't do an awful lot. He breaks a big tackle, though, but only gets us out to the 27. So that isn't terrible, but I think we should open this up with a run play just cause, honestly. And I do have the CJ2K halfback, so, I don't know where that dude's going, but Cam Newton completely bagged me there. Alright, so... I will not be rushing the football again this game, which is a good thing to have a little bit of a mental note of, as AJ Green gets wide open, tries to juke him, but it doesn't go awfully well, but gets us to the 43, so I will definitely take that. What is this guy doing, bro? He's just, like, moving his guys around. That's not an illegal forward pass, but it is a great one as he No! Alright. Gotta love that. Hit stick fumble on the first drive of the game. Okay. Wow, this is just... Alright. I just gotta play solid defense then, I guess. Then. Good stop from the D-line there. Getting that block, and this dude is running no huddle. Wow, this dude is really weird. Everybody seems to be bagged, though, as he gets sacked. He can't get the ball off. Great sack from Khalil Mack right there. All right, let's see what I can do here. I have him absolutely bagged, but he is faster and taller than me, so he does complete that pass. I don't know if I did something wrong there. I don't know if I'm supposed to be holding Y or not, but I don't know if I sold that. But I had him. Still bagged. Khalil Mack going in, and Caleb Williams gets out at the 23. Not enough for a first down, but just enough to pretty much seal that he's getting a touchdown on this drive, which is not great, but it is what it is. I just got to keep covering my guys so he doesn't throw to him as he runs the ball with the same CJ2K. So this guy and we have, like, the exact same team. I mean, that's what it looks like to me. So this is definitely more of a skill diff kind of thing, as I completely whiff that tackle, and he jumps right into the end zone. And after an absolutely bomb of a kick, I am on the 35, and it feels like I just did this, because I literally did, as Crumpler cannot break that tackle, but he does get 5 yards, and I need to get out of whatever formation I was in, because it was honestly garbage. But I just need to not fumble it again, because that literally sold me. So I shouldn't be passing that, but Carmichael's the GOAT! As the ball jumps right up in the air, but he does get the first down. So that's all that matters, is that he got the first. And I am in an alright position to try and do something, but my O-line completely crumbles and lets 2 guys through. And I get sacked for a loss of 10. So, not exactly what I'm looking to do here. But, you know, it is what it is, I guess. Let's see. And I barely get the ball off again. What's going on? How is this guy's pass rush so good? It's unbelievable. But the first quarter ends, I'm down 7 after a terrible fumble. But, you know, I can't do anything about that. That's just the game telling me that today's not my day. All right, let's try this again. 3rd and 20. He knows he's going to lurk it. Yeah, I shouldn't have thrown that. Oh, my God. This is going to be worse than last time. Wow, I really shouldn't have thrown that. All right, let's try and stop him here. Good trip up from the safety there, but I almost just commentator's cursed myself. This dude sucks. Like, I have nothing else to say to that. This guy just sucks. He's running no huddle with a bunch of time left. And my guys can't even make a tackle to save their life, so... He's still running no huddle. Like, what is this guy's problem? This guy is just the definition of a Madden cheese player. And these guys do not, as Caleb Williams steps out of bounds, but these guys do not deserve to be playing ranked because, or not ranked. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm just coping hard because I suck, but what? And he's wide open. I had 3 guys on the left side of the field who weren't covering anybody, and he gets into the end zone again, and another kick right out of the end zone leaves us on our 35, where I need to not throw another interception, and maybe, just maybe, put up some points here. Well, the 2-minute warning is gone now, and I am down 14 points with 2 terrible interceptions and a fumble on my record. So this game is over, but I'm gonna stick it out because I gotta put points on the board. I hate this guy. I really hate this guy. Alright, and he's in shoe clock. No, he's not. I lied, he's not in shoe clock. Come on, throw me a bone, dude. Yep, gets the tackle, 3rd and 20. It's not like it's gonna matter, but... Wow, this dude sucks. I hate this guy. Okay. And if I played that right, I could have picked it. But, of course, I didn't play it right, so I didn't pick it. Oh, wow, he's taking the points here. Okay. Was not expecting him to do that, and he makes the kick, making the game 17-0. And he gets the ball at half. Wow. This could not be going worse for me. Great fake screen! Getting Tyreek Hill some solid yards. Alright, I don't know if I needed to call a timeout there, but that was a great play. That got me, I think, the most amount of yards I've had in one play in this game, as I throw the worst ball of my life, which honestly I'm shocked wasn't a legal forward pass, but a stupid penalty is definitely the last thing that I need right now. So I'm just not gonna complain, and yeah, A is wide open. Gets the first down and a little bit more. Let's see what I can do here. Halfback slip screen, baby, and he anticipates it. Okay, wow. I can. Tyreek! He's putting his receiver as a DB. 1 second left, 1 yard to go. What does this guy do? He drops the touchdown pass. All right. I'll take that, I guess. But, wow, that was probably the worst half of Madden I've ever played. And he still gets the ball. So, you know, as if it couldn't get any worse. It definitely will. I think this is the first time he's actually had to return a kick because everything else has been a turnover. So, you know, like, I don't know what is taunting, not taunting, but celebrating as he's doing that, as he is returning, is definitely something special. But Chris Johnson only gets a yard there, and he's in chew clock. So this dude is yeah, this dude sucks a lot. He's in chew clock, but you know, sometimes you just gotta take one. In many ways, I may add. But yeah, this was obviously not the game I wanted to play. I wanted to play a lot better than this. You know, coming off of a loss, I hate to play in another one. However, it seems as though that is what I'm doing. Is there was a blatant hold on Mays there that just didn't get called, but we do stop Chris Johnson on the 25 just before the red zone, but there goes another 20 seconds. So, you know, time's just burning as we actually can get to CJ in the backfield. I just can't make the tackle because I'm terrible at this game. And, yeah, if there's any Madden coaches that would like to diagnose me with terrible gameplay, I would love to hear the feedback in the comments. While you're down there, you might as well hit the subscribe button, because you totally don't want to miss out on some terrible gameplay like that in the future, because believe me, it can only get better from here. And even though it may not seem like it, I will learn to play better, I hope. As this dude's just gonna run. Nope. And Brandon Graham is wide open. Not Brandon Graham. I don't know who that is. I don't really care who it is because it's another touchdown for the Lions. As we see the box score, I am getting completely waxed in my home stadium, which is definitely never something I want to be doing. But luckily, there's only 3 minutes of game time left. And hopefully I can put up some points on the board like I did in the last game, as this one goes probably through the uprights again. So I just gotta try something here, man. I gotta do something, because I'm running out of sad songs to edit with, I bet, as I've literally put up 0 points. Wow. But he gets wide open. Harold Carmichael with a 65-yard touchdown pass to put up my first points of the day. Wonderful breakout, but I just wish it meant something, if I'm being honest. But it's telling me to go for 2, and, you know, why not? Might as well try something, huh? Okay, let's put Tyreek Hill on this out, even though he's covered. He should catch it, because, you know, he's a limited. And, Tyreek! And he makes the 2-point conversion. I thought he almost dropped it. But now we have 8 points, and this game is still just as over, so I don't really know what I'm celebrating about. Because this dude's getting the football back, and he's going to chew the rest of the clock. So, you know, hey, at least I put up some points. I get to use one of the happy songs in my folder of, I really wanted to fumble there, but I get to use one of the happy songs in my folder of background music for when things happen in these videos. So at least I get to use one of them as we bag up CJ2K. So, but as I assume this clock is going to burn, which it does. So I really need a pick 6 here to do something as we get to CJ2K in the backfield again. But that will more likely than not see the 2-minute warning, as it is 8-24 in Foxborough, and I am getting completely waxed. But, you know, I put up 8 points, which is something to be happy about, I guess. But, you know. Okay, just let the computer do it. And he runs it out at the 50 on purpose. Because he, yeah. Okay, well, I know he has Freight Train on, so that's something. But, wow, I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm just getting completely waxed by this guy. And another tackle. Burns another 20 seconds. I'm not even going to use my timeouts. It's pointless. I just got to take it. Like, I just got to take it. Like, not going to say that. Holding. Again. Pushes him out at the 10 for his 170th yard of the day. And as you can probably tell, I am completely burnt. Are we serious? I gotta use a timeout there, but like, okay, he's changing up. He's taking it to the right side where he has all the room in the world. And I burn another one of my timeouts as he gets to the 3. I don't even know why I'm burning my timeouts. I just got to show some fight, I guess. But he's been in the same formation this entire time as he goes back out to the right. And it is 4th and inches. And I'm not calling a timeout here, because I don't want to get scored on again. But now he takes it off at shoe clock so that he can put up another one. Because, you know, this guy is just like that. I just don't want it to be Caleb Williams to get the touchdown. But, you know, as this clock runs out, you just see that, hey, he didn't score. I have a chance for another touchdown. So, let's see what I can do here. Let's put some pity points on the board, as I can't even get the football off. And I lose 8 to 24. Would like to thank everyone for watching, even though that was a terrible game. But yeah, I gotta play better. That's about it. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.